Tirin, purveyor of fine locks, keys, etc. Now, Crinius wrote 3 centuries ago that locks are the failing of social order. But I say, he failed to grasp the thing in itself, the beauty of it.
The Fae is a creature of utmost evil, an enemy of all that is good.
Oh, why, hello. Welcome to Brad and Sergrin. What brings the likes of you to our peaceful little town? If it's trade, Aethiof and I are more than happy to have your business. It's good to have Aethiof with his heart and head back in the business. And of course, Anella home as well. She'll make a fine trader, once she's got that wanderlust out of her blood. Common of the youth, don't you think? Just an old merchant, enjoying a comfortable life in the countryside, although trade has been rather slow lately. The priestess is quite a boon to our community. I don't know if we'd be so prosperous without her guidance. Trade is good. Not what you'll find in Rathir, to be sure. But please, have a look for yourself. We buried our things during the war. I left something I love, but with all the danger there, I won't go wading back. Oh yes, Lyria's blessing, our priestess calls it. We have good trade, good health. No violence, no crime. Why, not a soul's been thrown in the... Ah, Gwastel, you old fool. You never did know when to keep your mouth shut. There's a prisoner in the jail. Not a mortal. But Aurella and White Nil said it was right, and it's not as if they see things as we do anyway. He might be happy there. Only please, don't breathe a word of this to anyone. I told you, he's in the jail, in Burin Cove. Go see for yourself if you must. Just don't tell anyone I had anything to do with it. I've gone and run on at the mouth again. Tirin's Rest is a lovely place, and what's done is done, and locked away and forgotten. Good day, then.
Priestess Aurella wished me to speak with you. It is her hope that you might help us with a small matter. You see, vagrants have taken up on Beggar's Bluff, across the way. There is gold for whoever can get them to leave. Galafor is the Valley of the Blessed. They are not worthy and may not live here. Besides, vagrants are desperate and might turn to violence. We cannot have that. We tried that. It seems some knavish wiles turned our guards away. Now they refuse to go back. It is most vexing. That is all the priestess asks. Know that Lyria does not love violence, and we wish them well wherever they roam, but they cannot live here. Those heights across the Vale went by another name before the war. Now, because of the filthy refugees who wander in from the western plains, we call it Beggar's Bluff. I don't know what trick the vagrants played, but our militia won't go there anymore. They're not scared, more embarrassed. Beggar's Bluff is the high hill which you can see across Galafor Plain. They have made camp at the old, well, on the north end of the height.
Filthy refugees. Don't they know they don't belong?
Will I watch the last of life flow from my land? Will I stand still as stone while the essence of its beauty drains away? No. Like Issa girding armor against Own, I, Mihari, will wrestle with the sinking sun, if that is what it takes to keep my land. I have rolled up the song within these lands, raked the life from the bones of the earth. I've left it shivering and stripped bare. I hold its dying magic in my arms.
Well met. You've come to Nareen Farm. What's left of it, that is. Here we are after years away, and it's as if, well, as if the Earth's forgotten us. Without some kind of miracle, it's no farm at all. Mind you, I'm well aware that's just how Tirin's Rest wants it. To think we once called them friends and neighbors. Am I right, Auric? When the war came and burned our farm, they turned their backs on the likes of us. Me and Auric here have come back to farm our land. We've been many years away, endured many a trial and hardship to return. Oh, he's a bit quiet, I know, but he's the man for me. Wouldn't have no other. That, or it's forgotten how to be a farm. We'll have no choice but to leave, unless some miracle comes, and... Why, Auric, dear, we'd clean forgot the paling wand. Oh, but it's deep in the hollow. And the Adder's Hollow's not safe. It's not safe at all. Well, if the stories are true, Auric's granddad used it to tame this high land and make crops grow. He'd always say how he had to return it to the hollow, so the hollow's magic could fill it up again. Our seeds don't take, or they turn into other plants. The weeds grow monstrous, and the tilled earth wanders out of planted rows. It's hopeless. You would? There are all sorts of wild fae in there. Oh, but that wand would save us. Adera's Hollow's due south, just below the bluff. If you can bring the wand to us, I don't know how we'll thank you. Look at it, laid out before you. How many nights that we've been lonesome wanderers have I dreamed of seeing this again, and now at last we've returned. She wants us to go, does she? Well, I'd like her to go sit on a kobold nest. Oh, but it's all the same. If we can't farm this land, we'd just as well go. That Arella, she was what you'd call quite a bit adventurous before the war came and she took up the priestess mantle. Let us hope it is, or we'll have no choice but to leave once more. Well, you'll find the hollow due south and the slope down from the bluff. For now.
Hello. So you're really going for the wand? I'd go myself, if I was 10 years younger and wasn't scared witless of Fey Hollows. Now, a hollow never is a safe place for mortals, and some years back, we stumbled into one not at all on purpose. It still wakes me from sleep. Me and my Cerebel have wandered far and wide, driven off by the war, driven back by rogues and scoundrels. That's my pretty love. Don't know where I'd be without her. Those were terrible times. What I'd like to know is why Tawilli's still an ugly scar, and the Forsaken Plains are worse. But here, you'd hardly know it happened. This farm isn't as it was long ago. It's forgotten us. That's what it's done. Lyria guide you there and safe on back again.
I saw you speaking with the vagrants, but you are not headed back to town. Tell me, where are you going just now? they did, until the war took it from them. It is Lyria's judgment, for she is the goddess of all fate. So, you have fallen for their lies. Don't you see? Lyria has banished them from this blessed valley. They have sent you into this Fey hollow because they cannot even farm without debasing Fey sorcery. Give me the wand instead. I will have Priestess Coralon destroy it, and that will be the end of that. They will be forced to go. I will not deny the Nareens lived here once. I even played with Arak as a girl, but they have no place here anymore. Lyria did not shield them from the Tuatha. It was against her will that they remain. Only to see those vagrants leave our land peacefully, nothing more. Fear not, you will be rewarded with gold as well as Lyria's grace.
You've been to the Hollow? Did you find the Paling Wand? 1,000 blessings on your head. Look, Arik, the Paling Wand, just as your grandfather spoke of it. You've given us hope when we needed it most. We have little to offer but these herbs. Take them, and bless you. I, for one, will take great joy in wishing her sour face a blessed day every time we meet. The Paling Wand will let us make a farm of this abandoned waste. Not without sweat and toil, mind you, but make it all the same. So long.
Think it's going to rain? Not that it matters. Cerebel says with the wand we'll fare all right. I'm sure she knows. Right then.
Oh, it's you.
Well then, what'll it be? Good day then.